This is Jay Lee from frogcube.com, and I want to talk about my 70-gallon trifecta. This is 3 tanks that are supposed to visually be connected through the background and the large branch that I'm building into place. So I want to talk about how I built most of this. I started out taking a 1/4-inch cocoa fiber mat here, and I actually adhered it to the back of the tanks with silicone. And at the bottom, I put about 2 inches of grow stone because it absorbs water really well and lets water dissipate then very easily. And on top of that, I also put the cocoa fiber mat. I think on top of this, I am going to put leaves because the branch really does block the light coming in to the bottom. For the background, I decided I needed to adhere some cork flats, which when I got in from Maryland cork, I basically had to break them up by hand, and I put in between them moss. But to start out, I had to adhere it to the back to that cocoa fiber mat, and I did so by using black waterfall foam sealant. And the reason I did that is just because I feared that the white of Great Stuff would look too noticeable, and the black you hardly see, and you don't see it in between the cork as well. Now for the cork, once I broke it up and put it in, there's about 1 inch to 1/2 inch of space in between the pieces of cork. So what I did was I started with just some green moss. I put some green moss in, and you can see it right here. But then on top of that, I put live moss. So the live moss was just put in recently, and it's starting to grow. I only put the live moss at the top in order for it to get the most light and also get the most water from the misting system. So far, so good, but I fear the ones on the edge are not getting as much water as I would have hoped. Next, I had to take the cork rounds that they sent me and find a way to get them to look like a branch. And unfortunately, when I got them, they were not very big, so I had to find a way to adhere them together. So taking some PCV pipe and some unfortunately white silicone, I was able to adhere two together. As you can see, there's another place that I had to add it in. If I come over here, it's right in the middle right there. You can barely see that those two are connected. And then over here, I had to connect it right here at the top. And I tried it with Gorilla Glue down here, and you can see the result wasn't that great. Not going to try Gorilla Glue again, but all of this is going to be covered by moss once I have time to go pick some up. So hopefully it'll look a lot better once I'm done both building it into the tank, meaning adhering it to the sides here, and then cover it with moss. One of the big concerns I have right now is trying to find a way of hiding the holes here through the glass. Probably going to end up cutting circles of the 1/4-inch cocoa fiber mat so that perhaps more moss can grow onto it and around it, and also I just don't see the holes to look inside. I'm probably not going to fill it up full of Great Stuff or anything like that, simply because I do want growth to be able to occur inside the cork rounds. But anyway, this is Jay Lee from frogcube.com.